And so the tip-off, it's Miami. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So the Thunder 5 right now. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Offensive rebound. Misses from close range. Here's Chalmers. Bosh dishes to Dang. Here's Napier. And he converts the layup.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Ibaka with a screen on Deng. Here's Durant, and that one's good.
You know, one thing you have to give Coach Eric Spoelstra credit for is he's not wedded to just one approach. I like his ability to be flexible. You remember after the 2011 Finals, for example, he really went back to the drawing board and changed Miami's offense to their small ball approach, but also wanted to get LeBron inside more. The result has been a couple of championship rings.
4 on the clock. Bosh passes to Chalmers. His three-pointers off the mark. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Here's Napier. He's covered by Westbrook. Outside Dang. Inside. Whiteside dishes to Bosh. 16 feet away. And the Heat get another bucket right there. You talk about Coach Spoelstra staying open to new ideas. He spent time in the summer studying football coaches and their techniques.
Yeah, kind of an interdisciplinary interest in greatness. And, you know, that's what goes into building a champion. Spoelstra, very intense and focused, always trying to find an edge, even if he has to kind of step outside the box a little bit.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Durant. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for us. Durant's got his second bucket tonight. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Bosh, a screen on Westbrook. Dishes to Chalmers. Here's the 3. Kicks it to Whiteside. Back to Chalmers. Dang, a screen on Westbrook. And here's Bosh for 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one. Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
And Chalmers kicks to Napier. Back to Chalmers. They set the pick. Bosh sets the pick for Chalmers. And he gets it to go.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
The Thunder, and especially Kevin Durant, seem to be on the clock for when are they going to win a title. But they still haven't closed the deal yet.
And, Kevin, there's no guarantee that you'll win a title. Even if you are a really good team with star players, it just doesn't always automatically happen. I mean, that's not a given, even though they're chipping away at it and they've made some great progress over the last 4 or 5 years. Those things are hard to get.
Now here's Durant. In the game against Orlando, very impressive. Adams' shot is good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Here's Napier. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Chalmers will not go. This is off the front iron.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Here's Ibaka. Cans it from downtown. Ibaka's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Napier passes to Chalmers. He dishes it to Whiteside. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Westbrook. And Roberson kicks to Durant. In the corner, it's Westbrook. 1 second left, and it's blocked by Bosh. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Thunder lead by 1. And up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
And this team has done a nice job on the glass. I think that's how they've built this lead. They've been very physical, really established a presence in the paint.
Well, they've chased down those balls. As soon as they've hit the iron, they've been chasing them down. That's been a solid effort by them.
Danny Granger out there with Williams. Then it's Ennis. Then there's Chris Anderson. And it's Cole in at the point guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. A little shot fake there got the D out of position. Jackson's got the first basket of the second quarter for Oklahoma City. The Heat trail by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Feeds it to Williams. Over to the left wing. Cole dishes to Anderson. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, Serge Ibaka is now a two-way presence. Of course, an intimidating shot blocker, but also a great complementary piece offensively. Kevin Durant said he's a guy that excels playing off of others. He gives himself up, sets great screens. He shifts the defense with his hard rolls to the basket, and you have to respect his jumper. Kevin, back to you.
He stretched his range out beyond the arc course. Thanks.
Thunder head coach Scott Brooks really consistent with his message. It's all about defensive commitment and trusting your teammates at that end of the floor.
Williams with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Thunder leading by 3. Morrill kicks to Collison. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
And Waiters over to help. Poke loose. Cole the pass to Granger. 6 to shoot. The dish to Williams. And he banks in the layup. You talk about Scott Brooks' defensive focus. He played 11 years in the NBA as a 5'11" point guard, Steve. You'd better believe he had some toughness.
Oh, he was nasty. He would pick you up full court. And, you know, there was a great stat about him when he played. He went 5 consecutive seasons where he had more steals than turnovers. So shows you about Scott Brooks.
The Heat trail by 3 to the inside. And Ennis slams it in. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a
Come on.
blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Here's Cole, right through the D for the layup. Cole's got his first bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Outside Jackson. Passes to Waiters. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
And Cole kicks to Williams. Anderson dishes to Williams.
2 minutes.
Williams a screen on Jackson. And they call an illegal screen here. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
Well, this is only a trend over a few games out of a very, very long season. But the coach has got to be pleased that his team has been able to score big with some consistency.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bosh comes in for Anderson, and it's Chalmers in for Ennis. Russell Westbrook still among the league leaders in shots at the rim, but Steve, he's expanding his offensive arsenal.
Well, he's improved as a three-point shooter. You know, he's got a great pull-up jumper from mid-range already, especially from that foul line area. So Westbrook really is a threat from all over the court.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Shoots. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Cole, averaging 6 points per contest. And it's Chalmers top the key. Shot from free throw range. The Thunder pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
Bosh, a screen on Westbrook. Cole, the pass to Bosh. Shoots from 12. Thunder with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. "19 seconds left in the first half, and that one's good. And now it's an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
Seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in the first quarter, so starting to turn here in the second.
And looking up in a big way, partner. They've more than made up for their poor shooting early.
Here's Williams. Bank shot, no good. Here's Jackson. Got it off in time, but it's no good. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Scott, what exactly are they doing to take away?
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, guys, what he gives this team is an edge. I mean, he gets into the arena, he just lights it up, and I thought that first half, he really had it rolling.
You know, he doesn't just give them an edge. He gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have. I mean, he's a special player to have around.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell with
Ridiculous.
Tore it down that time. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Here's the screen. Whiteside kicks to Dang. Double team on Dang to the inside. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got his second basket.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done. Luol Deng is the definition of a gamer. He averaged over 38 minutes a game over the last 5 seasons with the Bulls. Played with a fractured thumb, torn ligaments in his wrist. He always goes all out at both ends every time he's on the court.
Westbrook drives in, outside for Durant. Off target with his 3. The Heat trail by 8. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, certainly, gentlemen, the Heat are trying to rally back after a tough summer. Chris Bosh said, I see why people were saying three-peating is hard. I get it now. There's just so many other things you have to fight. We're all human, and it was a long, tough season. Guys, maybe in some way the pressure lessens a bit now.
Certainly something to reboot, Doris, but their championship aspirations remain the same. Thanks.
Kevin, let's check out how Miami stacked up in the league stats over the last month. First in opponent points per game, 8th in opponent field goal shooting. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
Now, those are impressive numbers, but the big one, Clark, to me, is opponents' points per game first, as you mentioned. And that's just a case of a team playing extremely hard on a night-to-night basis. And it's also a well-coached, disciplined approach, because you can't play good defense unless all 5 guys are on the same page at one time. And when you talk about the physical toll for Deng playing those long minutes, tremendous discipline and dedication to keep his body ready to go. You know, his hard work and leadership has to be missed by the Bulls on and off the court.
It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
18 seconds.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Westbrook, pass to Roberson. And Durant gets double-teamed. Just 5 on the clock. No one near him. Good, he hits the jump shot. Roberson's got his first points in this one. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Deng. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
Anderson, he's checked in for Miami. Ennis comes in for Napier. Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Thunder. Waiters comes in for Andre Robertson. Westbrook dishes to Adams. Now here's Waiters. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Morrow, no good. Another shot, and it's Adams getting it to go. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Whiteside kicks to Ennis. Outside Deng. The Thunder pull it in. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Kevin Durant, the most unstoppable scorer in the game. It is amazing to watch this guy put the ball in the basket from every angle and every distance. His ball handling ability allows him to do just that. He can get wherever he wants to, when he wants to, and how he wants to. He can get a shot off anytime.
And there's the call on Anthony Morrow. A different look for Miami. Danny Granger, he's checked in for Whiteside. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers. And then for Oklahoma City, Perkins comes in for Adams. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Kicks it out to Granger. Lobs it up. And Durant sends it back to the middle. Passes it to Morrow. It's blocked. Here's Cole. He's guarded by Waiter. As far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
46 seconds left in the third. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
How about the box score from that game? The accuracy from the three-point line, just remarkable.
Yeah, it was a stream of threes that allowed them to repeatedly deflate that crowd.
Back to Jackson. Here's Morrow. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. Outside Jackson. Collison with the screen for Jackson. He kicks to Morrow. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morrow's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Cole. No luck. The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 9. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Tune in this Friday night, January 23rd. James Harden and the Houston Rockets take on the Phoenix Suns, a Western Conference battle.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. We've got Danny Granger. Chris Bosh is out there with Sean Williams. Then there's Chalmers, and it's Napier in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. 6 to shoot, and it's Bosh at the elbow. Stolen by Collison. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Out left to the wing. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. And there's the pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ibaka. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, going back a few seasons, the Thunder with a great young foundation, but they were faced with some tough financial decisions. In the end, Serge Ibaka was extended. James Harden was traded. Now most would argue that Harden is the better player. But, of course, as far as fit is concerned, Ibaka, I think, was the right choice because of his defensive prowess.
Whiteside's checked in for Miami. Then for the Thunder, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Collison. And Durant subbed in for Jackson. Outside Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. Back to Westbrook. In low to Ibaka. Ball's knocked loose. And Serge Ibaka, Clark, a player that every team in the NBA covets. Stretch 4 with three-point range. Also block shots, and he can play some center, too.
Kevin, that's a very unique skill set he has. I mean, actually, he might be the only player in the league who truly fits that description you just laid out.
And Westbrook, here we go. Adams outside. Now the feed to Roberson. Pass to Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. Got it from 16 feet. Ibaka's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wound.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Napier. And the Heat, another three.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Left side Durant. No luck. And Miami the other way now. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Napier kicks to Bosh. Shot off the screen. And there's another one for the Heat.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
The Thunder with the lead. Outside Westbrook. In low to Ibaka. And oh, here we go. Chalmers has got it. The fast break chance. No good from Bosh.
Boy, that was a tough one because if that goes down, you tie the score.
And you know they want it to go down. They put together a nice run. That would have tied it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Their passing also continues to be outstanding, Clark. In the second half, we're really seeing a good, efficient offense as a result of that ball movement. He's just got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of high-pressure situation.
The shot, no good. Ibaka with some nice D. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. And the clock. And that one's good. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Man, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And Chalmers kicks to Bosh. Right side Bosh. Back to Chalmers. He feeds it to Dang. Napier kicks to Bosh. The shot. Miami no good on that time either. And now we've got the intentional foul. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he would have liked, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Dang passes to Napier. Connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Check out the game for Durant. He has 8 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And it was a good one, too. Really one of the highlights, I thought, of the game defensively.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
And I think this is going to be too much to overcome, Clark. What do you think?
All the sand in the hourglass is gone, and I agree with you.
Lets it go with a 3. And it's Napier missing. Now here's Westbrook. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Russell, congratulations on this win. What were the main factors that helped you stay in control of this one down the stretch?
Just try to be aggressive. And we did a good job in all game of staying aggressive. Our defense was key towards the end, and we did a good job of closing the game out.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant.